put you on stream in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, yo, yo! What's up, DegenDash? I am Kevin DDR here.
And I'm aperturegrillz.
And together we are Tetris Grandmasters. We're going to be playing Tetris the Grandmaster 1. The first game in the series was made in, what, 1997? 1998? Yeah, by Eureka. It's an arcade Tetris. It's designed all around single-player time attack. It's like the most speed-runnable Tetris game. It's a great game, and I'm sure many of you have seen it at GDQ and all that stuff. So, you know, we're not gonna spend too much time here hanging around talking. Let's just get seated here real quick, and okay, let's just make sure that looks solid.
Yeah, I'll unpause it for. Okay, yeah.
Okay, we're good. All right. Okay, I'm Kevin DDR. I'm on the right. aperturegrillz is on the left.
Yep.
And
we're just gonna. You can basically start your 2 credits at the same time if you. Just
yeah,
mash,
there's gonna be technically a 0.5 second difference, but the timers on in game are actually accurate. So.
Yep.
We're just gonna use those. We're sipping on our nice 85C sea salt caramelized coffee. All right.
And we're ready to go.
Now, aperturegrillz' personal best is what? 9 minutes.
9:42.
9 minutes 42, and my personal best is 9 minutes 19. But when you're playing a marathon Safeway,
they'll be a bit closer.
They'll be a little bit closer.
Than
so
22 seconds apart.
This should be fun. So, all right, let's bring the pain. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Okay. Nice. That was a pretty close start. Almost frame perfect, actually. Okay,
so you'll notice this game has no quick way to drop the pieces. You just have to hold down and wait for them to fall. They go at 1 row per frame. And because of that, the beginning of the game where the gravity is low, you want to stack the pieces up high to keep from having to wait as long.
Yeah, Aperture is off to a much better start than me here. I got a little bit unlucky with my piece sequence at the start. Tetris the Grandmaster 1 is the most egregious offender of the 3 Tetris the Grandmaster games in terms of just completely ridiculous randomizer bad luck.
Yeah.
The second game is not so bad, and the third game is much better.
Yeah.
So, but, nonetheless, every game has the potential to be a really fast game. So, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I'm having to clear some singles here to clean up. But,
yeah, so because the line clear... So every time you drop a piece or clear a line, you get 1 level. So clearing 4 lines at once gives you 4 levels. Now, every time you clear a line, there's a line clear animation.
Which takes 41 frames. It's well over half a second.
It's extremely long. So one of the big ways you save time in this game is by clearing multiple lines at once as much as possible to reduce the number of line clear animations you have to wait through. Because that is a big chunk of your time in game. So it's a combination of that and really, good piece placement finesse. Like, getting the piece in the spot you want as fast as possible.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can do that, and if you're not clearing Tetrises and triples, really
doubles.
want to avoid singles.
Yeah, you want to at least get doubles.
Yeah, so...
when you're cleaning up.
The gravity increases, unlike the later games in the series, the other timings in the game, like how long you have to place a piece once it hits the stack, and the auto-shift speed, the time between piece spawns, etc. That all doesn't change in this game throughout the entire game. The only thing that changes is the gravity. So it's a bit of an endurance test. And it's kind of fun because, unlike the later games in the series, you're never really pressured by the game. You have a lot of time to think about your placements. So it really is kind of a puzzle game, whereas the later games are a little more of an action game.
Yeah. Something I should point out is that just now, the one exception to getting 1 level per piece is that if you're at the 99th level of a section, which is a group of 100, then you can't advance until you clear a line. So yes. I had to take a clear that messed up my stack in order to avoid that. It's called getting level stopped.
And I mean, often, even if you mess up your stack, you would lose so much time otherwise that it's better to mess up your stack, so...
Yep, because you can easily, if you're not paying attention to it, and it's a common problem for novice players, you know, you'll play, 5, 10, 15 pieces at the level stop, and all of those pieces could have been advancing you towards the end of the game, but they didn't.
And the only game in the series that gives you an alert that this is about to happen is TGM 3.
Yeah.
TGM 1 and 2 don't. You silently hit it.
You just have to know.
So yeah, I mean, a lot of people's times, even good players, they'll get hit with a level stop, and it kind of requires a little bit of forethought too, because you need to get your stack in a situation where you can clear a line.
Yep.
Which is tricky, so...
You do have plenty of time to think about it, though. You know, every time you clear, you have over half a second to kind of look at what level you're at and think about how you're gonna approach.
Yep. Which is why the world record for this game kind of looks sort of task-like.
I mean, it's scary good.
It's pretty freaky. The world record player, 777, is significantly better than anyone else in this game. I mean, not as significantly better as he used to be, but he is better.
It's still pretty significant.
Yeah, he's just a beast. He plays in the monthly tournament they have in Japan called the Masters. And just, like, it's a handicap tournament. Otherwise, he would just completely blow away everyone every time.
Yeah,
so
because it's a handicap tournament, he can only blow people away some of the time.
And it's kind of funny because other people are really trying to push for their personal best. Meanwhile, he or other people are trying to play conservatively. Meanwhile, he has like literally no chance of doing well in a round unless he's like very close to the world record, which is ridiculous. And I mean, he regularly, there's only a couple people who've ever broken 9 minutes in this game, but he's done it like many, many times. And does it pretty much regularly.
Oh, shit.
Oh god. Are you toast?
No, but I'm in a weird situation.
What we didn't tell you as well is that the reason why we're playing a race is because this game can go wrong. Players regularly top out, and die at the big tournament in Japan, which is only eligible. You can only enter that tournament if you've already achieved the Grandmaster grade in the game. So it's a pretty high-level tournament. Oh god, I'm not looking great either. We're actually heading to Japan tomorrow, so we've been packing all week, and our gameplay may be suffering as a result. But our times are respectable. 10 minutes is widely considered as like a really good time. So you living?
Maybe.
That's TGM1 though. That's not uncommon for it to go horribly wrong.
Shit. Yeah, I'm dead.
Fuck. I can say that because this is not GDQ. Well, and aperturegrillz is toast. So I'll play it out. We'll see how this goes. It's crazy too, because you were actually pretty close in pace to me.
I was ahead of you for a while.
Ending disaster.
I got a really bad, in the 400 section, the gravity is almost but not quite infinite.
Yeah.
You can assume something is going to happen a certain way, and then it doesn't.
Yeah, because the gravity is not quite instant, which we call it awkward G instead of 20G, which is the like maximum speed. And that part of the game is actually where many like time killer or like just overall run killer mistakes occur. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're not playing now, so I'll let you talk, and I'm gonna shut up. And try
yes, I also got a ZSZ.
Yeah, which is a horrible
SZS.
That's a horribly unlucky piece sequence. So I'll let you talk.
When I really needed something else to happen.
I'll let you talk and provide some fascinating commentary on my run.
Sure. There's a level stop. It wasn't so bad. So another thing, the rotation system in this game,
it's much less permissive.
Yeah, it's a lot less permissive than in other games that featured 20G infinite gravity, like Tetris DS. So you don't really have a lot of room for error, and your kind of palette of available moves is pretty restricted. Something else is that the system is asymmetric, which is why you'll always see players try to have their Tetris well on the right rather than on the left, because the shape you need to get the eyepiece in there is just a lot less strict.
Okay, now throw in a quick plug for our movie.
Yeah, we're making a documentary type movie about this game and the people who play it. And
yeah, we're working on it right now.
yeah,
we're about to go to Japan and start filming. You can check it out at igg.me/@/thegrandmasters. We've got the kind of stuff there. Should be fun. I mean, we're going to be interviewing players from all around the world, and it should be an experience. So, you know, if you think it's interesting, check it out. If not, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you can see he's just kind of playing 20G. This is what we're talking about when it's an endurance game. Like, the game never gets harder from here. You just have to survive to the end and not get a... You know, if you get a very bad score, like if you're clearing a lot of singles and your whole game is recovery, you will actually not get Grandmaster even if you beat the game. Or if you play too slowly. There's a couple other requirements in the interim, and then at the end of the game you have to make it there.
That's a horrible mistake because I got level stopped.
You have to make it there in under 13.5 minutes.
Alright, but as you can see, I'm probably going to hit 10 minutes. The world record is 8 minutes 48.
48, yeah.
So,
or 48 point something low, I want to say. And the fastest time on video is 8:49. I mean...
Which is just nuts. I mean, I highly recommend you search it. There's a player called 777. If you just search like 777 TGM on YouTube or something, you'll find it.
Yep.
And that guy is just bonkers.
And yeah, the 800 section background is a brain. Who knows?
Cosmic brain. And then the 900 section background is a fetus. So like, what the hell?
What are you doing?
Oh god! I just got bounced back twice in a row. That's a phenomenon on Japanese arcade sticks where when you tap twice really quickly...
Well, when you tap one direction, you get a bounces.
Ah, that was a frame-perfect placement there.
That was... Oh, nice.
And we're done in 10 minutes and 1 second.
10:01, nice.
Not a bad time. In a tournament or whatever, I'd absolutely take that, honestly. I'm actually shocked that was as fast as it was. So, cool.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
you started playing pretty cleanly in the second half.
And just for giggles, I'm gonna actually play through the credit roll with one hand. So you can actually, I mean, you can't see it, but I'm playing...
He is playing with just his right hand.
with just my right hand, so that should kind of give you some hope, I guess. That you can see that in this game, there's always a placement or a move that's possible with just like one hand, you know? You don't have to do some crazy complex motion all the time, so...
Yep.
Well, thanks for the run.
Not that you would know from how I'm playing, but cool. Thanks, guys, and hope you enjoyed it, you know, and
yeah.
Cool.
Get the sick credits music from courtesy of Sampling Masters.
Yeah. Awesome. Who made the Ridge Racer soundtrack as well. So.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Milk. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, everybody. DegenDash, and